According to Redfin, home prices up a whopping, this is a whopping 14.3% back in 2024 compared to the year before. That may sound good, but there are some issues, but there's also some potential as well for 2025. So let's talk real estate for the year ahead with Alexa Caballo. She is a 2025 Connecticut Realtors President-elect. Do I have that right?
You have it right.
Shanielle Young, 2025 Connecticut Realtors Vice President at Large.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I got it right. I'm just going to call you Alexa and Shanielle. Nice to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about 2024 because I thought I thought it was an interesting year. It was certainly had some twists and turns.
Yes, we did. We had some things with inventory, you know, maybe a little bit challenges with inventory that resulted in some sales drops. So,
when you have the prices going up as much as they did, 14%,
That's
according
right.
to Redfin, I would imagine that means people just say, you know what, I like my house and I don't want to move, especially with the lower mortgage rate I've got, right?
You know what? It depends, right? It depends on their current situation. A lot of times people, on average, according to many statistics, a lot of people are in their home for about 10 years or so, and people have been really stretching out past that time.
Yeah.
So they've outgrown their home, or maybe their home, maybe they need to downsize, and quite frankly, sometimes there's job moves, et cetera, that are making people make a move.
Which is always the standard, but
Retirements.
there are people. Some people are just a little itchy, and it comes spring, they go, all right, let's get that changed. So what's the prediction? What are the expectations?
well, we do come bearing good news.
Okay,
We sure do.
Please.
We do think
Everyone's getting a house. If you're watching at home,
you get a house. We do feel like it's going to be a great year.
Yeah.
We are seeing some signs of that. We're seeing, just this week, I've had 2 sellers call me. They're ready to go. They've been thinking about this for about 1.5 to 2 years, and now they're ready to go.
Well, let's talk about that stretch because obviously, you know, the economy's been in a little bit of a topsy-turvy world for the last 2 years. Why did people wait? If you say that in normal 10 years and here we are talking 11, 12 and stretching, why?
I think people waited because a lot of people have low interest rate. That they had that golden interest rate lock at 3 and 4%, and then you know they are also seeing a little bit of higher prices on the buy-in. So people were just waiting for the market to adjust. But you know, we
Don't keep waiting.
Yeah, well,
Here's the deal.
Yeah, because I think, and that's the other thing, because I mean, when we were talking about the effect of too much information, you know, you see all these numbers fold into the like the mortgage rate, for example. Last few months, you saw it dropping down, and then in the last month, it's right back up again.
Yeah.
What do you tell people who are in
You know
this
what? We tell people, we try to empower them with knowledge, right? There's an abundance of information, a lack of knowledge, so we want to bring our expertise. And in fact, we're at the Connecticut Realtors leadership training last week. We heard from Dr. Lawrence Yoon, our National Association of Realtors chief economist, and he was sharing with us, yes, although the Fed may plan to cut some interest rates, it doesn't necessarily mean that the interest rates for mortgage will go
it may not
down.
trickle down.
Correct.
Right.
And in fact, when we look at history, the last 30 years, the average mortgage rate was about 8%. So we're still trending below that. And when we look for forecasting, Mortgage Bankers Association, along with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they're predicting us to continue to go down quarter over quarter, maybe landing around 6.25%.
Listen,
or so.
I remember my parents have told me that their mortgage was at 14, 15% back
Right.
in the 70s and 80s. So even 8, 9% is still an improvement
Well, I
to
started
that.
selling real
Absolutely.
estate 20 years ago.
No,
We
you
had
did not. When you were a
When
child.
I was 10 years old.
Take notes, future journalists. That's how you do it.
But we had the interest rate had just dropped to 6%,
Right.
and we had a very robust market.
Yeah.
We sold a lot of real estate. Buyers and sellers were happy.
Well, 30 seconds ago, first few months of the year, better to sell or buy or wait?
Typically, the first few months are the time to get going. It's time to call your realtor.
Right.
Definitely use
Do it now if you want to get ready for spring.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, because we can come in now, do a good market analysis. We can help you navigate pricing. We know how to negotiate contracts. We know what to do to get your house to generate a higher price. And, you know, it's just, you should be using a realtor.
You know, and that's the thing. If you've not done this before, it can be an overwhelming process. So know your limits and don't get bogged down, and really always ask for help is what I
Absolutely.
always say.
Always.
I'm a professional.
Yes, you're going to navigate a lot of more twists and turns this year. So keep us posted, would you?
We will.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Come
you
back
for
on the
having
couch
us.
anytime
So
you want.
much.
Nice to have you, ladies.
Wonderful.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it. All right.